A taut crime thriller from actor-director Ben Affleck, this 124-minute feature managed to earn 4 times its $37 million budget when it was released in September of 2010. Affleck and Jeremy Renner star as bank robbers from Charleston, Massachusetts, who were introduced to by way of a carefully planned and well-executed heist in a very entertaining and thrilling opening sequence. Ben feels right at home, both literally and figuratively, and does a great job on both sides of the camera. Meanwhile, Renner's overly combative persona scored him an Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actor. As FBI agent John Hamm attempts to track down the culprits, Affleck accidentally falls in love with Rebecca Hall, one of the robbery victims, who is often portrayed as weak and gullible, while Renner gets anxious looking for their next big score. The exquisitely beautiful Blake Lively has a smaller role as an ex-girlfriend, but shows a surprising amount of dramatic depth with her character. Although some of the developments are a bit too neat and convenient, a fair amount of the dialogue is authentically Boston. Containing a number of violent shootout scenes, the action in this film is tense and hectic, culminating with a harrowing standoff inside the bowels of Fenway Park. Steadfast on avoiding prison time, ex-con Renner stoically warns before the final job, "If we get jammed up, we're holding court on the street." Affleck's use of strong depth of field and long shots, coupled with handheld sequences in other areas, manages to feel appropriate in each environment.
Any units in the area? 61 in progress.
The car went out! Get out here, asshole. I got your friend.
All right, calm down. Put your gun away, all right? You're gonna get hurt.
Put that gun down now.
I got you, motherfucker. Should have stayed in the truck.
Functioning almost like an R-rated love letter to Boston's criminal underworld, this film doesn't quite glamorize the immoral actions of its protagonists, but successfully convinces you they're at least worth rooting for. Seldom used, the score from Harry Gregson Williams and David Buckley is a modern and subtle one, adding just enough noise and bass to the already tense atmosphere. Although the pacing is a bit clunkier in the extended DVD version, this is an otherwise quick film with lots of great action sequences, perfectly spaced out at the beginning, middle, and end of the film. Focusing on themes of defiance, betrayal, and starting over, this isn't award-winning art, but it's a capable thriller that folks from Boston will definitely enjoy over and over again. The Town. Gritty and exciting, but hardly ambitious. Here are some of your reviews from the YouTube comments. An 8 and a 7 for The Town. Although the originality of the plot was criticized by many, you enjoyed the action and performances, rating this a great. A fun, quasi-emotional picture if you're not too critical. I thought this was a cool movie.